Our product is used on occasion to kill people.
Thiel, do you have any comments about Palantir's surveillance of the American people, sir?
You are being tracked. Your location, your habits.
To search Americans' data.
Every digital footprint you've ever left is being analyzed by an AI that knows more about you than you know about yourself. They've been called the most dangerous company in America. This company is worth more than Netflix, Coca-Cola, or Disney, nearly $300 billion. And the deeper you dig into who's really running it and why, the more disturbing it gets. Today, we're diving deep into the most controversial company you've probably never heard of. This is the insane truth about Palantir. Our story begins on May 6, 2003. On this exact day, two things happened. The CIA shut down their controversial Total Information Awareness program, and Palantir Technologies quietly incorporated in Silicon Valley. Coincidence? Not a chance. Peter Thiel had just sold PayPal to eBay for $1.5 billion, making him one of Silicon Valley's newest billionaires. But instead of retiring to some tropical island, Thiel had a different plan. He wanted to resurrect mass surveillance under private sector cover. The name Palantir comes from Lord of the Rings, magical seeing stones that let you peer across vast distances. But here's what's chilling about the reference. In Tolkien's world, these stones corrupted everyone who used them. Keep that in mind. Thiel recruited his Stanford Law School buddy Alex Karp, a guy with a PhD in something called neoclassical social theory. Already, this doesn't sound like your typical Silicon Valley startup, does it? But here's where it gets really interesting. When traditional VCs like Sequoia Capital rejected their pitch, with one partner allegedly doodling through the entire presentation,
we're at like the most famous VC. And like we're, in the last round, the most important partner just like spent his time doodling.
Salvation came from an unexpected source. In-Q-Tel, the CIA's venture capital arm. $2 million might not sound like much, but it wasn't about the money. It was about credibility. Suddenly, Palantir had direct access to intelligence agencies and their unlimited budgets. According to In-Q-Tel's head, Thiel and Karp initially came with some ideas but no clear problem to solve. After hearing what the intelligence community needed, they delivered a working prototype in just 2 weeks. And just like that, Palantir was born. Part tech startup, part intelligence contractor, part something much darker. Here's what they don't want you to know. Palantir's survival depended entirely on classified government contracts. Between 2007 and 2021, they secured over $1.5 billion across 940 contracts with intelligence and security agencies. But behind their fancy evaluations, the company was burning money. In 2019 alone, they lost $580 million. They'd never turned a profit in their 17-year existence, despite being valued at $20 billion. Stock-based compensation was eating up nearly 2/3 of their revenue. One 2025 analysis called Palantir possibly the most overvalued firm of all time. So, how does a company losing this much money survive? The answer lies in contracts you're not supposed to know about. Some leaks have exposed Palantir's software named XKEYSCORE Helper, a program that made the NSA's mass surveillance database searchable. Everything you do online, emails, chats, webcam photos, passwords, is captured, analyzed, and searchable. But by 2015, even this relationship had soured. CEO Alex Karp admitted in a leaked internal video that Palantir and the NSA had walked away from each other. The CIA grew recalcitrant and nearly cancelled their contract after Palantir falsely claimed credit for killing Osama bin Laden. Palantir built the backbone of America's surveillance state, then got kicked out for being too controversial, even for the intelligence agencies themselves. Palantir received over $200 million from ICE for something called Immigration OS, a system that tracks people by hundreds of categories, including race, eye color, and tattoos. The technology played a critical role in the Mississippi workplace raids that arrested nearly 700 people and separated children from their parents. Then came February 2011 and Palantir's first major scandal. Anonymous hackers leaked emails exposing that Palantir was part of Team Themis, a conspiracy to destroy WikiLeaks through disinformation, fake documents, and cyber attacks. They even targeted journalist Glenn Greenwald with surveillance. Palantir claimed it was one rogue employee. Right. But the most explosive controversy centers on allegations that Palantir enables AI-powered mass killing in Gaza. Israel's Lavender AI system allegedly assigns every Gaza resident a militant probability score and deems 15 to 20 civilian casualties acceptable for each target. Palantir provides surveillance data and targeting infrastructure through a $30 million partnership with the Israeli Defense Forces. CEO Alex Karp, who calls himself a militant Zionist, dismissed the dead as mostly terrorists and bragged about the company's role in killing enemies when necessary.
AI technology from Palantir kills Palestinians!
Mostly terrorists, that's true.
Palantir's Project Maven contract, worth $480 million, develops AI drone targeting systems for the Pentagon, extending these lethal applications globally. By 2019, over 200 employees signed a letter opposing ICE work. Karp's response? He renewed a $42 million ICE contract. In 2025, 13 former employees broke their silence, despite non-disparagement agreements and millions in stock, stating, early Palantirians understood the ethical weight of building these technologies. These principles have now been violated. Speaking of people losing jobs to AI, this video is sponsored by Digestibly. While companies use AI to replace workers, Digestibly helps you become irreplaceable. Learn practical AI skills in just 5 minutes a day. No tech background needed. Try it free for 3 days, then only $5.99 a month. The cheapest AI education on the market. Go to digestibly.ai to get started. Or check the link in the description. At the heart of Palantir lies a fascinating contradiction. Peter Thiel, the libertarian billionaire, partnered with Alex Karp, a self-described progressive socialist. These Stanford Law School friends created a company that claims to protect democracy while building tools for authoritarianism. Karp became the highest-paid public company CEO with $6.8 billion in compensation. His rhetoric includes statements like, "We are here to disrupt, and when necessary, to scare enemies, and on occasion, kill them." The company, named after magical seeing stones that corrupted their users, has itself become corrupted by the very power it sought to control. Despite Palantir's power, resistance has emerged. National protests erupted across 5 cities in 2025. Campus activism spread to 16 universities. Germany stopped federal Palantir use in 2023. The most significant resistance comes from within. 13 former employees who broke their silence despite legal and financial risks, hoping to trigger a domino effect across Silicon Valley. Palantir has achieved something almost impossible, building a $300 billion company through government contracts while maintaining extreme secrecy. The stock has risen 1,882%, making early investors extraordinarily wealthy. But at what cost? The gap between conspiracy theory and documented reality remains thin. Mass surveillance theories confirmed by Snowden documents. AI-powered social control materialized in targeting algorithms. The company that promised to be Gandalf became Saruman. The ultimate question isn't whether Palantir is evil. It's whether necessary national security tools should be controlled by ideologically driven tech billionaires with no democratic oversight. They're watching everyone, but nobody's watching them.